Hello, I'm Stan Kaufman. I came here from Idaho when I was 18 years old after I graduated. I lit into Ephrata and I wanted to have a farm or ranch. I've always wanted a cattle ranch, and I have turned this into a cattle ranch. In the last 5 years, I've gotten water permits for 550 acres. We've spent the last 5 years developing it and turning it into a full-fledged cattle ranch. We run about 250 cows. We have about 250 acres of pasture and somewhere near 250 acres of alfalfa. We raise about 1,500 ton of alfalfa too and sell some. That first piece we come in where you'll see some irrigation wheel line stuff. We just developed that this year, and we've had water on it, but we really went in and made it into hay ground this year. And it'll be decent farm ground from now on, and it's pretty level. And just to the right, as you come in, you'll probably see some rocky ground and pasture. That has circles on it that we've had there for 3 years, and the circles is all pasture. Some areas we dug the rocks out so the circle could go around. Some areas we built bridges over the rocks so the circles could come around. We have this cabin, and we also have a bridge, which you couldn't get either one on this creek today if you tried. They ain't gonna allow it. This area in here is unique, and it's classified as a fly fishing area, real. And up above me, it's world renowned for fly fishing. It's a catch and release only. On my property here, I think it's the same way. I think they've designated the whole creek. I haven't signed anything saying that, but I understand that. There's a lot of history to this area, and I love that, and I love the fact that I own a part of it. This Rocky Ford Creek, down where this cabin of mine is at this point, is all through history. The creek, actually, all the water comes out of the ground just up the road about a mile. Up till there's no water runs into it. It all comes out and has all through history, which helps form Moses Lake itself. This water runs into Moses Lake. There's a hatchery up at the head of the water, even, the head there. That hatchery came in here, I don't know. It was here long before around the irrigation district even come in here. Missoula floods came through here. I've even been told, now I don't want anybody to take me to court over this, but I've been told that at one point there's 300 feet of water right here in the basin. Can you imagine 300 feet above us? But anyway, and then you go out into this, it looks barren at this point and dry. The spring is gorgeous, it's absolutely beautiful. It's as green as if it was irrigated. But there's all sorts of rocks, all sorts of rock formations out in there. It's kind of neat. Just, I don't know how you put it, but it just makes me feel good. And it also makes me feel good because I remember when I bought it, And what I've done with the circles to make it green, make it a very productive place. The place at one time probably would have barely ran 100 cows year round. Now it runs 250 and puts up 1,500 ton of hay. This section here is actually surveyed into 30 and to 40 acre tracts. And so there's a lot of potentials to break it down. I realize that would be part of why somebody else would be interested in buying the property. The land itself is all zoned for 5 acre tracts. If you want to change it out of agriculture, I got it in, but it's in that area. There's a lot of business coming in here, tremendous business. You could put warehouses in here, you could pot, you could put a huge pot thing and it's not gonna hurt anything. My son has wanted me to come in here and put cabins along the ridge. He says, Dad, we could rent them every weekend. Because people nowadays just wanna get where it's peace and quiet, where they can see wildlife, and up here you can see, and at night here, if you're down here in this cabin, you can hear coyotes on both ridges talking to you. And so it's somewhat like the Wild West yet.